Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson set to slug it out next on MLB Network. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, number 20.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Hoskins comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
In the second
coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's Brett Gardner now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Hoskins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in, Manny Machado. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near .350 to begin play. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, center fielder Kevin Pillar.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Royce Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Into the box, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Justin
First
Smoke.
pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Buster Posey now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Here's Chase Headley. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's in there, base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Batting eighth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared out toward left. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. So stepping in, Greg Bird. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Young ranging forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Steve Pearce now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Aaron Hicks.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 11.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Standing in, Kevin Pilar. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Pilar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Now at the plate, Royce Hoskins.
Left fielder, Royce Hoskins.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Had the green light. 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's Kendrys Morales. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman. Justin
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Buster Posey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away? Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chase Headley. A base hit in his first trip.
Headley.
Little dribbler down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in, Greg Bird. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Greg
First
Bird.
pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 14.
In now, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Young is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Settling in now, Steve Pearce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Young Jr.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Hopped up. Pearce on the move, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Strike 2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 11.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Running is Young. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Into the windup and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Hicks on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 11.
At the plate, Kevin Pilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Machado has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And a ball 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Young sprinting after it. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. Full count, here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Manny Machado.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Donaldson is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Pierce ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready once again, Royce Hoskins,
Leading
0
off
for
for
2 on his
Toronto,
line thus far.
Left fielder, Royce Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A quick out number 1.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Donaldson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This for Machado down at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 34.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Chase
Infield
Headley.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
This is skied into short left center. Hoskins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Eric Young Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pierce is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Ready for another chance, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
JT
And now pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far. In this and a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that He's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounder down the line at third. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 2-1 on its way. And it's grounded foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good hard splitter, but it misses. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Right fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Ready now, Royce Hoskins.
Left fielder, Roy.
R.A. Dickey takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 19, R.A. Dickey.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And another foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And I believe we're going to have a balk called here, and that'll be a costly one, as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with 1 away. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied out toward right. Young over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Kendrys Morales.
Throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Young is there, and he puts it away. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman, Colton
First
Wong.
pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. No problem here. 1 away. Now batting, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gardner.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
So striding forward now, Manny Machado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He comes into this at 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pearce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Gardner. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Favorable call in there for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey. Chase Headley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Donaldson is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Diego, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Paul Golden. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Myers.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Margot racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Myers is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
First baseman.
Ready now, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. At the plate, Hervis Solarte. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Baseman, Hervis.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. To third. To his right, Sano. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Renfroe.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Craig
Designated hitter, Craig Knott.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Into the box, Albert Pujols. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. A quick out, number 1. Striding into the box, Sandy Leon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Myers will put this one away, and the side. Into the box now, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jose Pirela.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Kane is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eric Ibar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a player.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Now here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Margot patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. Grounded to the right. Myers moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Golden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Golden.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
High pop up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain racing back to the track. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The right fielder.
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Sano rounds third and is digging for the plate, and now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Golden comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. A man at second with 1 down, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side. Now at the plate, Craig Knott. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Craig Knott.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz moving to his left. 1 away. Stepping in, Jose Pirela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pirela.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips ranging to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. Digging in, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Line
drive snagged on a short hop. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Perella takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibar ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Digging in for his second at bat.
San Diego. Catcher Carlos.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
But a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Left fielder, Paul Golden.
Paul Golden is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Miguel.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Number 34. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And that's over 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Sano is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yunel Escobar.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here comes Phillips heading for the plate. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus. Justin Grimm gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Therefore it is Ibar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
San Diego. First baseman. Will.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonhervis Solarte. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Ready for another chance. Craig Knott. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Hit to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Ready for another shot now. Jose Pirela. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Your attention, please.
Corey Spangenberg will come on to pitch.
Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There to play it is Phillips. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. To short, hit hard. Ibar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Margot has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel.
Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Left fielder, Paul Golden.
Paul Golden is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's down to 3rd. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Hitter, number 5.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ibar is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped up. Solarte coasts under it, and the inning is over. Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Travis Jankowski.
And hitting for the Padres, number 16, Travis Jankowski.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
How about him?
So coming to the plate, Craig Knott. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rosario is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Offensively, the Angels tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Brandon Phillips. Don't put that card in your bicycle.